Hello everyone, Sangeeta Joyce here. Let's have a revision on liver function test. So the question is liver function test and its significance. So liver function test is mainly to assess the functioning capacity of liver. So the indications for liver function test are to identify whether jaundice is there or if there is any suspected liver metastasis, alcoholic liver diseases, or any undiagnosed chronic illness. And also sometimes the annual checkup of diabetic patients, then to find out the coagulation disorders, since coagulation factors are being synthesized by liver cells, and also to understand the toxicity, hepatotoxicity of certain drugs, for example statins. Classification of liver function test mainly classified into 4 types. Group 1, the test of hepatic excretory function. So it is mainly to estimate the serum level of bile pigments and the urinary level of bile pigments, serum bilirubin, whether it is total, conjugated or unconjugated. Then urine to find out the presence of bile pigments, bile salts and urobilinogen. So bilirubin, which is the end product of heme catabolism, the level would be highly elevated in case of mainly hepatocellular disease, mainly jaundice and all. To differentiate between 3 types of jaundice, the estimation of serum bilirubin and urine, bile pigments, bile salts, etc. can be used. Then group 2, liver enzyme panel. The enzymes ALT, that is alanine aminotransferase, AST, aspartate aminotransferase, and alkaline phosphatase, and GGT. These are the 4 main enzymes present in liver cells. So if there is any injury or diseases in liver cells, this will be leaked into or elevated into blood. So mainly ALT and AST are the markers of liver injury. ALP is a marker of obstruction or cholestasis, and GGT, here it is written marker of cholestasis, but also it is the marker to identify the alcoholism. Then group 3, plasma proteins, mainly the test for synthetic function of liver, and also these are the marker of chronic liver diseases. So we know all the plasma proteins except gamma globulins are synthesized by the liver cells. So if there is any damage in the liver cells, the synthetic functions or the release or synthesis of these plasma proteins will be reflected. So here under that we can estimate total proteins, serum albumin, globulin, Ag ratio, then prothrombin time can be assessed, then blood ammonia can be estimated. And the 4th classification, special test. It is a test for metabolic liver disease. So special proteins like ceruloplasmin, ferritin and iron, alpha-1 antitrypsin, beta-2 microglobulin and alpha-fetoprotein. These are the special tests can be carried out to understand the liver diseases, specifically the metabolic liver diseases. Now the clinical significance of liver function test or significance of liver function test. So under this 4 group, each parameters will be assessed to identify a specific type of liver disease. Specifically, serum and urine bile pigments will be assessed to differentiate between the 3 types of jaundice. So, total bilirubin, conjugated bilirubin and unconjugated bilirubin. These are the serum findings in jaundice cases. Both total and unconjugated elevated in case of hemolytic jaundice. Conjugated will be normal. Then obstructive, conjugated fraction will be elevated due to that total bilirubin also. Unconjugated will be normal. In hepatic jaundice, both the conjugated and unconjugated bilirubin fraction will be elevated. Because of that, total bilirubin also will be elevated. That is why the reaction is known as bibasic reaction when we are performing Vandenberg reaction. And urinary findings in jaundice cases. In hemolytic jaundice, bile pigment will not be there, bile salt will not be there, but urobilinogen will be highly elevated. Urobilinogen is a natural pigment which present in the normal urine sample but in trace amount. But in case of hemolytic jaundice, urobilinogen level will be highly increased due to excess production of bilirubin. In obstructive jaundice, both the bile salt and bile pigment will be present and urobilinogen will be absent. In hepatocellular also, there will be traces of bile pigment and bile salt. Urobilinogen may be normal or decreased. Then classification based on clinical aspect. So far we were classify the liver function test based on the functions of liver. Now based on the clinical aspect, markers of liver dysfunction specifically serum bilirubin, urine bile pigments, bile salt and urobilinogen, total protein, albumin and Ag ratio, prothrombin time, blood ammonia. Okay, so already we have discussed with the bile pigments. Now the total protein, serum albumin, etc. Plasma proteins, that indication is that or significance is that hypoalbuminemia occur in hepatocellular disease, specifically liver cirrhosis, and hypergammaglobulinemia or globulinemia represent in chronic inflammatory diseases, specifically cirrhosis and infectious hepatitis. In advanced stages of liver disease also, albumin will be decreased and globulins are increased. Why? Because specific factor gamma globulins are synthesized by reticuloendothelial cells. So when there is decreased synthesis of plasma proteins like albumin and other globulins, as a compensation, reticuloendothelial cells will be synthesizing more amount of gamma globulin. That is why there may be a reversal of Ag ratio occurs in case of advanced stages of liver diseases. Then PT. What is PT? PT is prothrombin time. So it is also to assess the hepatic dysynthetic function. Many clotting factors synthesized by the liver, specifically fibrinogen, prothrombin, factors 5, 7, 9, etc. So prothrombin time is a marker to assess the liver function. So an increased PT means failure of hepatic synthesis of one or more of the above clotting factors like what I have discussed: fibrinogen, prothrombin, factor 5, 7, 9, 10, etc. So increased PT means failure of hepatic synthesis of the clotting factors. Then markers of hepatocellular injury, ALT, AST. So already been discussed, AST and ALT are the true liver enzyme. Whenever there is hepatocellular injury, these will be released into blood and the level will be very much elevated in case of any hepatocellular injury related diseases like hepatitis, etc. Then markers of cholestasis. The meaning of cholestasis is obstruction. So obstruction to the biliary duct causes the regurgitation of the bile pigments and bile salt to the blood. And also alkaline phosphatase. Alkaline phosphatase is a true marker of bone cells, but it is also present in the biliary canaliculi. So because of the obstruction, there will be irritation in the biliary canaliculi and the ALP will be released. And this will be present in blood in case of obstructive jaundice or anything which obstruct the biliary tract. And GGT. GGT is also present in the biliary canaliculi. The level will be highly elevated in case of cholestasis. At the same time, GGT is a marker of chronic alcoholism also. And I forgot to mention that the estimation of blood level of ammonia are also there. That is mainly found in acute hepatitis and cirrhosis. There will be high blood level of ammonia. So all of you go through with the chapter organ function test, liver function test. You can read in detail. Sometimes they may ask for 5-mark question, sometimes for 3-mark question. So write according to the question. Thank you.